Thoughts to hurt your brain. Women who wear their socks in bed just come across as cute, but when a guy does it, he just looks a mess. Statistics are like bikinis. What they reveal is suggestive, but what they conceal is vital. With the popularity of electric cars, Hollywood will have to find another reason to make these cool car explosions. I believe a lot of conflict in the Wild West could have been avoided if the architects have actually made enough room for everyone. We are only 3 or 4 generations away from being completely forgotten. The only running I do is out of patience and money. Until the invention of the microphone, nobody knew that their voices sounded completely different to other people than it did in their own head. I don't know how to act my age because I've never been this age before. In the year 2000, there were people alive who were born in the late 1800s. Blankets aren't warm. You are warm. Blankets seal in the heat. I didn't know what cream pies meant until somebody filled me in. We are very lucky that water doesn't taste horrible. Evening news is where they begin with good evening and then proceed to tell us why it isn't. At some point in history, full nudity changed from something that's normal to something to be shamed about. Everybody seems to understand what cardboard tastes like. As cute and cuddly as stuffed animals are, you wouldn't hesitate to beat one to death if it started moving or talking. There is nothing like the sound of a child's laughter to remind you that your house is haunted. When you teach a wolf to meditate, it becomes a werewolf. In the Star Trek universe, there must have been some really sketchy holodeck programs out there. Dreams must be really scary as a baby. With no context whatsoever, you just start slipping into another reality. Apparently ghosts get to take their clothes with them to the afterlife. Before was is. The problem with space travel is not that the distance is so far, the problem is our lives are so short-lived. Without nipples, breasts are pointless. There are several substances sweeter than sugar, but there are no substances saltier than salt. That was hard to say. A 60-pound human feels much more lighter than a 60-pound bag of cement. New things get cheaper as they become older, but eventually become more expensive if they get too old. Mosquitoes are nothing but bloody thieves. Somebody in history must have been really fed up to start working on deodorant. Rubbers are slowly dying because of your mistakes. The further back in history you go, the easier it'll be for you to be considered as smart. Receipts are cash ghosts. Your life flashing before your eyes before you die might be your brain replaying every moment in an attempt to work out how to survive. Humans play more with cat toys than cats do. Your lungs switch from auto to manual breathing the moment you realise it. During the dawn of humanity, it must have taken a tribe, a lot of trial and error, to find out what was poisonous and what was safe to eat. Childbirth is a release from baby jail. And finally, people that can play the piano by ear are great, because I can't even play it with my hands. Ha ha ha! Chianti! And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Thoughts to Hurt Your Brain. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and ring that bell so you get notified the second I release another video. And until next time, Chianti! Ha ha!